Welcome to my channel, and here I'll be showing you how you can construct the auxiliary plan and the surface development of a truncated hexagonal pyramid. How you can construct the auxiliary plan and the surface development of a truncated hexagonal pyramid. So for the hexagonal base of the pyramid, so we have the distance across corner to be 60 millimeters, and the height of the pyramid is 60 millimeters, and then the point at which we are going to have the cutting plane on the center line of the pyramid will be 30 millimeters, but you are going to see how I'm going to do it here right now. So what we need to do first is to draw a vertical center line. Alright, so that's a vertical center line. Then we are going to draw a horizontal center line here. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do is to take a measurement of 30 millimeters on our ruler. So like this, 30 millimeters, and we put at this point and we draw a circle. Okay, then with this 30 millimeters we put at this point, and we make an arc up here and down here. Then putting at this point, so make an arc here and here. Alright, so we are going to number this point. So this is point 1, this is point 2, this is point 3, so this is point 4, this is point 5, and this is point 6. We are going to join this point together, so to obtain a hexagon. So we join point 1 and 2 together, so we join point 4 and 5 together. Then we join point 2 and 3 together, 2 and 3 together. Then we join point 5 and 6 together. Okay, then we join point 3 and 4 together. Then we also join point 1 and 6 together. So here now we have the hexagon. So this is the hexagonal base of the pyramid. So now we are going to come up a little bit. So come up a little bit, and we draw a horizontal line here. So here we draw horizontal line. Then from this point here, we draw a vertical line. From this point we draw a vertical line to meet the horizontal line. From this point we also draw a vertical line to meet the horizontal line. So also from this point we draw a vertical line to meet the horizontal line. So from this point here, so we are going to take a measurement of 60 millimeters for the height of the pyramid. So this is 60 millimeters here. Now, so that's the apex of the pyramid. So let's call this apex. So let's call it point O here. Okay, so I'm going to number this point as point 1 prime. This is point 2 prime, 6 prime, and this is point 3 prime, 5 prime. So and here we have point 4 prime. So we are going to connect this point 4 prime. We connect it together with the apex of the pyramid like this. Then we connect this point 3 prime, 5 prime together with the apex of the pyramid. Also this point 2 prime, 6 prime. So we connect together with the apex of the pyramid. Then this point 1 prime. So we connect together with the apex of the pyramid. So like this. Alright, so we have them connected. So the next that we are going to do is to draw the cutting plane, so that we truncate or cut part of this pyramid off. So I'm going to take a measurement of 30 millimeters from the base here. So here we have 30 millimeters. So on the center line. So the next that we're going to do is that I want the cutting plane to be at an angle of 30 degrees to the horizontal at this point. So I'll just put my set square at this point. Then I'm going to draw the cutting plane like this. Okay, so this is the cutting plane. So I'm going to call this cutting plane, I'll call it cutting plane PP. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to make this line, so a thick line. Also So from here to here will be a thick line. So from here to here will be a thick line. And then from here to here will be a thick line. Then the base, I will also make the base. I'll make it with a thick line here, like this. Alright, so we have this right now. So where this cutting plane touch this part, I'm going to number this point. I'm going to number it 0.4. So this is 0.3, 5. So this point here, this is 0.2, 6, and this point is 0.1. So okay, so next thing I'm going to do to draw the auxiliary plane, we need to know the angle at which the object is being viewed. So I'm going to take that angle as angle 45 degrees. So I will take so draw this line and put an arrowhead here, like this. Okay. So it will be given to you in the question. So when you are solving the question, it will be given to you for an exam question. So, so this is angle 45 degree here. Okay. So the next thing that we are going to do to draw the auxiliary plane, we are going to draw lines at this point, at this point, at this point, and at this point that will be parallel to this arrow. So since the arrow is inclined at an angle 45 degrees, so we also use a 45 degree set square to draw the line. So from this point here, so I will draw a line in this direction. So that is from point 4 prime. So from this point, I will also draw a line. Okay. So from this point here, I will draw a line at an angle 45 degree. And last one is this, I will also draw a line at an angle 45 degrees. So I need to draw a perpendicular line to this line that will be at an angle 90 degrees to this line. Since these lines are drawn with 45 degree set square, I will also use 45 degree side of my set square to draw the line. So I'll just move it to this side. This is okay. Then I will draw this line as a center line here. So this line is perpendicular to this line. So now if you look at this line here, so this is where we have 4 prime. So it means that this point is 0.4. This point here is 0.4. So I will write 4 here. So we need to locate point 5 and 0.3 and 0.5. So also on this side I have 1 here. Okay, so we need to locate 0.2 and 6 along these two lines. So how can we do that? So what we need to do is that we draw horizontal line from this point here, like this. Then we are going to draw a vertical line. So okay, so we draw a vertical line here. So I'll just take this distance. So this distance, I will take this distance. So from here to here. So then I will put at this point 4 here. I will make an arc here. So here I will make an arc. So what I need to do now, or if I don't make the arc there, so I can just come onto this line. This is line 3 and 5. So I can just come onto this line like this. So I will make an arc at this point. I will make an arc at this point. So coming to this line that contains 2 and 6, I will put the midpoint here, make an arc at this point, and make an arc at this point. So if I number this, so this is 0.3, so this is 0.3, so this is 0.2, this is 0.5, and this is 0.6. So let's do it like that. So okay, so we have this point for the hexagonal base of the pyramid. So now when I'm looking at this object in this direction, I'm going to see this 0.3 being joined together with 0.4 as a thick line, and I will also see this line 0.4 being joined together with 0.5 as a thick line, and I will also see 0.5 being joined together with 0.6 as a thick line. Likewise 0.2 and 3 being joined together as a thick line. So what I need to do now is to connect 0.2 and 3 together, so with a thick line like this. So then we join 0.3 and 4 together, so make it a thick line. So 0.45, so we join them together as a thick line, and 0.5, 6, we join them together as thick line. But I will not see this line. This line will be hidden from me. This line will be hidden from me. So what we need to do now is that we draw this line with short dashes line like this. Alright, so we have this right now. So the next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to draw a line. So this is for the base of the pyramid. So we need to draw. So for this truncated part, we need to show it in the plan. So we also need to draw. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. So let's get the apex of the cone first on this part here, on this part where we are producing the auxiliary plan. So I'll just draw a line. So from here, from the apex, so we locate it here. So here I'm going to write O prime here. So this is O prime. So the next thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to connect this point 2, so together with the apex like this. So point 3 also. So we join it together with the apex. Also point 5. We join together with the apex, then point 3, so we connect together with the apex like this. Okay, so now, so the next thing that we are going to do now is that I'm going to take my 45 degrees set square, set at this point here, at this point 4 here, then I will draw a line. So wherever the line touch this line upon which we have 4 here, I will take note of it. So it touches it here. So I'll take note of it. So this is point 4. Let me call it 4 prime here. So this is 4 prime. So then I will draw for 3 and 5 like this. Okay. So this is this line here. This line that we have, this is line 3 and this is line 5. So where this line that we drew from here touch this line 3, I will take note of this is like point 3 here. So I will call this, I will call it 3 prime and 5. So this is 5 prime here. So we are taking note of it. So the next is that we draw a line from 2, 6. So if I draw a line from here with 45 degrees set square, so it goes like this. So it touches. So this is, sorry, I need to extend this line. So here we have what? Here we have, this is point 2. So 2 prime. And this is point 6 here, 6 prime. So then, so for 1, so I'm going to draw a line from here to locate that point 1. So I draw from here. So this is where we have point 1. So I'm going to call this, I'll call it 1 prime. Okay, so the next thing that we are going to do is to connect this point together. So I'll connect 3 prime and 4 prime together. So 2 prime and 3 prime together. And then, so we have what we have, 4 prime being joined together with 5 prime. And 5 prime being joined together with 6 prime. Then we connect 6 prime, 1 prime together, and also 2 prime, 1 prime together like this. Okay, so then we are going to make this line will be a thick line. So this line also will be a thick line. So this line will be a thick line. Okay. So this line will be a thick line. So we also make this line a thick line. And then, so this line here, so we are going to make it short dashes line. This line in the middle that connects. So we make this short dashes line. So we are going to ash the surface. So we are going to ash the surface. We cannot use 45 degrees set square. We have to use some other angle. So we make this surface. So to show it that it's a rough surface. Alright, so this is the auxiliary plan, as I said. So the next thing that we are going to do is to draw the surface development of this truncated hexagonal pyramid. So this is the auxiliary part of the truncated hexagonal pyramid. So let's draw the surface development. To do that, so what we need to do now is that, so we come up a bit here and we draw a horizontal line. So let me put it around here like this. So this point, I'm going to label this point as point O. So then I'm going to take my compass and take the measurement from here to here. So here we don't have to find the true length of this pyramid, so, or the hexagonal part. So then I'll put at this point. So this is the true length that I've taken. Distance from here to here is the true length. So we draw an arc like this. Okay, so having drawn this arc, so let's assume that we are opening from this point 4 here, from this point 4 prime here, we are opening from here to here. So this point now will be 4. So then I will take my compass and take the distance from point 1 to 2 here on the base, and I put at this point. So here I will make an arc here. This is 1. So put it here. I make an arc. This is 2. Then put at this point. I will make an arc. This is 3. Then I put it here. I will make an arc. This is 4. So if I number this, so I'm going to have 4 here. Then next one is I have 3. Then I have what? I have 5. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, sorry, this is 6. So this is okay. Alright, the space is not large enough to contain what we want to do. So this point is point 4 now. So then I'm going to take a measurement. So it can be 2 to 3 or 1 to 2, no problem. So the length is the same. So I take this now from here to here. I'll put at this point. I'm going to make 6 arcs. So 1. So this is 2. So this is 3. So this is 4. So here we have 5. So this is 6 here. Okay, so if I number this, this is 4. Then this is 3. So here we have 5. So this is 2. And here we have 6. Then here we have what? We have 1. Okay, so that's what we have there. So the next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to connect. So we connect this point together with the apex of the cone. That is point O here. So we connect this. So we also connect this together. So I'm sorry for that mistake there. So we connect this, and we also connect this together with the apex. Then this will also be connected together with the apex, and last one is this. So we connect it together with the apex like this. Alright, so next thing I'm going to do is that I will connect this together. So we are going to see these are straight lines. That is the base when we open it. Okay, so we connect this together. Alright, so then the next thing that we are going to do is that we take our compass, so we put at this point here, at this point O here, and we extend to 1. So we extend to, okay, let me start with 4. So we extend to 4 here. So this is 4. So we take the distance from here to here. So we put at this point O here. I make an arc here on 4. We make an arc here on 4. So next is from O to 3, 5. Okay. So you put at this point O here. So you make an arc here on 3. Make an arc here on 5. So then from O to 2, 6. So you put at this point O here. So make an arc here on 2. make an arc here on 6. So last one is from O to 1. So put it here, make an arc here on 1. Alright, so all these points, we connect them together with straight lines. Then we connect this together. Alright, so these lines now, we now need to make them thick lines. So you make this a thick line. So you make this a thick line. So make this line a thick line. Also you make this a thick line. Then you make this a thick line. So this is a thick line. And this is also a thick line. Alright, so this is the surface development of this truncated hexagonal pyramid. So as I said, we have the auxiliary plan and we have the surface development. So thank you and keep on practicing.